Oh man, look at this. Looks like Santa stopped by. And actually, probably just in time because we are doing our webinar tomorrow all about this exact stuff. How ironic, right? Well, anyway, I just wanted to tease this a little bit. So we are holding our webinar tomorrow or today, depending on when you see this video, all about how to set up your in-home studio for under $300, right? So honestly, I don't think you could do this kind of thing a year ago, right? Like a year ago, the video equipment, there was a fair amount of it. There was some variety, but there wasn't a lot of really good affordable options. And the pandemic has certainly changed that, right? So let me just sort of tease what we got here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not doing a full demo or unboxing on any of this because I really want you to join us for our webinar because I also want to show you how to set it up and use it, all right? So that's what you're going to get when you join us on our webinar tomorrow. The link is in the post here above this video. So what do we have here? What is kind of included? So first and foremost, check this out. This is obviously a webcam, $40 for full HD, all right? Now it's not 4K, it's only 1080p, but there's not many cases in which your computer or software are actually gonna stream in full 4K anyway. So that's awesome. We will see how it actually looks, right? We've got two microphones here. So we've got a lapel microphone, and we also have, so this is kind of basically what we're going for here is we want to show you how to set up a studio where you can have both great Zoom conversations, because let's be honest, the way you look and sound on a Zoom call is the new business attire, right? That's the new version of professional attire. So the better you look, the better you sound, the more professional you're going to come across as, and quite honestly, the more people are probably going to want to work with you, right? So looking and sounding really good is key. Now, why would we want a lapel microphone? Well, the other kind of videos you might shoot in this studio setup would just be standard talking head videos, right? Not that different from what I'm doing right now, right? Now I've got an overhead mic mounted right above me here, but having a lapel microphone that you can stick on your shirt, that's going to give you really good audio and it's going to hide the microphone. Honestly, a lapel mic, or sorry, an overhead shotgun mic on a boom pole is probably not going to fit under $300, right? So we will show you that at some point, but that's not part of this one. Now, that being said, what if you're on a Zoom call? Well, we also have this kind of tabletop microphone as well, right? It's a condenser mic. And this is the kind of mic that you set right in front of you. It looks like you're hosting a radio show, that kind of thing. Pretty cool. And it was like $36. I mean, this stuff, I cannot believe how cheap it is, right? And I've watched I've read the reviews, I've watched the demo videos. It sounded really good. So I'm going to be trying that out. That's something you're going to see on the webinar tomorrow, but we'll find out if it's actually as good as we thought, right? We will test all this today. So don't worry, we're not coming in blind. And then the last thing, the big old box that I got here, look at this thing, right? And this end I'm actually going to open up for you real quick. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what's inside of here. Hopefully I don't cut my finger in the process, right? It's always the fun part when you use one of these little knives. So here we go. All right, so we're opening up the whole thing. This is always the fun part. I know what's in here. I'm pretty sure you probably know what's in here too. Oh, wait, look what we got. It's another box. There's a box inside of the box. One of the great joys of Amazon is that they do this, right? They put the boxes inside of other boxes. I didn't know that was going to happen. Otherwise, I probably would have taken the first box out. But give me another 10 seconds and you'll see what we have in store for you here, right? So this is one of the things when it comes to video equipment that the prices on, the variety on have just been, the prices have been dropping like crazy. The variety's been improving. And so I'm really excited to try these out. These are, ready? How many layers we got to get through here? Hopefully we can show you what's inside. Okay, this is at least enough information to start guessing what is in there. So what does that look like? Any guesses? I don't know if anybody's actually watching and commenting on this. Those are light bulbs, right? Those are LED light bulbs because this is a full studio lighting setup here, right? This was under $100 for this. I'm not going to give you the exact price. You'll find out tomorrow. But we've got two softbox lights. We've got the light bulbs. It comes with a remote, which is really cool. I mean, that's a feature that's great because what you can do is you can sit down, you can get yourself in front of the camera, and then you can adjust your lighting intensity. You can turn it up, turn it down until you really dial it in, right? With more basic lights that don't come with a remote control, that's a lot trickier to do because ultimately what you have to do is you got to turn your lights on, you got to go sit down in front of the camera, get a sense of how you look, go back, adjust the lights again, come back around. So these come with the remote control, comes with both lights, comes with the soft boxes. I mean, look at this. I'm just pulling stuff out of here like all kinds of craziness, right? It also includes I believe it includes a tripod and a phone adapter. All right, so I believe that's probably what this is, and I'm gonna have to open this all up later. But that's a lot of stuff. So literally at this point, not only can you set up a really high quality studio, but you see this behind me, the shiplap that's on the wall. There's even a little bit of money left to get your wall coated in some sense, right? So whether you're gonna paint it, put up some shelves, put up some shiplap, we'll give you a few ideas on that tomorrow on our webinar as well. But everything you're seeing here, all this light, it was like I said, it's like Christmas. It's always exciting doing this. Although a lot of this stuff is actually cheaper, more basic than what I have in our studio already. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of comparable. I'm excited to try it out. All right. So that's what I got for you today. Just wanted to give you a little tease on what the webinar is going to be all about. A lot of great stuff. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening playing around with it, experimenting with it. But realistically, under $300, you can get I call it a semi-professional studio setup. You're going to look and sound better on Zoom. You're going to look and sound great in your talking head videos. And you're basically just going to be making much better quality content. All right. So again, the link is in the description of this video. Click it. Go ahead and register yourself for our webinar tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by, and talk to you.